Alright. And now that we have that, let's see what we can put over here. Because people in this area certainly are going to want their subway station, so we'll go on another blowing stuff up spree. I'm sure one park can be lost. Wow, not much has been built here. Well, that's something we'll have to take care of. Alright. Put a station there. There we go. And see if we just put one in the heart of wood. So people can use the saying, would you like to go to the train station? I certainly would. And now to subway it up. So this could be called the Wood Line. Or the Woody. People in town could be like, hey, let's go out to the bar, let's ride the Woody. And this is what they'd be talking about. This line over here is the Woody. Alright. So let's see. It's kind of funny because it's very independent of the rail line that's already under there, or on the surface, you know, which is the one that dates back to the earliest days of this city. Alright, down to the City Hall line and down to the far Riverside line. Alright, and like before, we're gonna try to make two entryways. Alright, we are going to zoom out. Zooming in and out is always precarious with this because the majority of crashes happen during zooms, so it always makes me a little nervous. But let's see. Seems like a pretty straight shot to do this. There. And let's see if we can't... Wow. I really didn't expect that to work. But it did. Alright. And there we have it. Our line, we have the Riverside line, the Woody, the main, what you could consider the main line over here, Frederick the Great line, and the Dwyrengrad line, all together in harmony. Such a beautiful sight. Now it's time to turn on the time. Alright, the time is back on. We're going to let the subway stations do their business. Now it's time to get back into the business of city expansion. And right now, while there might be some office demand, it seems that residential is getting popular everywhere. Indeed, everywhere. So we're going to develop this parcel of land. Oh man. Use a couple of one-way roads here. One way in, one way over up here. Yes. Random stuff has given way to planned plans of planniness. Alright, we're just going to have this come up like that. Alright. We're going to have... Let's see. We'll make one commercial building. Or... let's see. I will do that. And we're going to have this road go up, I guess. And let's see, we're going to surround it with residential. Alright. Oop, we'll worry about that in a bit. We're zoning. And we're going to put some Riverfront property. Oh boy, will people be excited to live on the riverfront. Alright, let's see. I'm going to make some way for this to end. Whoa! Pause! Oops. Oh well. Alright, let's see. This is going to have to come down like that. Might as well make it go all the way around. Let's see. Huh. Let's see, that road's kind of dumb. Oh. Yeah, this whole little project is slightly precarious. Oh, there we go. Looks kind of funky, but I think it works. Or it should, anyway. No reason why it shouldn't. Alright. Actually, this should be down, shouldn't it? Yep, it should be down. Okay. So we're going to have high density residential. Turn on the time again. Reminds me of the Truman Show. Cue the sun. Alright, put some flower gardens in the area for people to enjoy their flowers. So I assume why flower gardens exist. Alright. But yes, more high density stuff over here. And now we come to our new goal. Our new mission. Which I will tell you shortly. But first we're going to save. I believe we are now firmly within the age of suburbs. So we're going to make the first suburban type area around Trinity. Now the people of Old Junction feel that their town is historic and should not be disturbed by high density construction. So the first suburb is going to be constructed out here in this area. This nice and rustic area with hillside villas. We'll see the construction of the first suburb. Alright, first let's take a look at traffic to see how much traffic there is around here. Not very much. Let's look at the desirability. Desirability is high for residential. Probably pretty high for office too. How about high tech? Pretty high as well. So, it is time to create this suburb. Alright. So basically the suburb will consist of this area all the way down to this road. And the great commercial developers have free reign, so they say, alright farmer, we bought out your farm. And we bought out your farm too. You two, we also bought out your farms. So, those farms are now things of the past. And they say, well, first thing we're going to want to do is build a broad avenue down our street, or down our new suburb, so why not just continue this avenue? So they continue it clear on to here, which is, as of yet, the extent of what they control. Alright, make sure this road intersection is complete. Alright. And there that is. The broad avenue is now in. And they say, okay. Well, now it is time. They look and they see, oh, it's kind of hilly here. So we're going to have to be very ginger when we, act very gingerly when we, build things here. And I wonder, can we make exits off the highway over here? Let's see. Apparently not, at least not right there. Let's see. See if we can put anything cool here. Because they're going to want an exit in this area. Maybe it was a mistake to have this be a ground highway in the first place, but... What if I have... Whoa, okay, that's not at all what I wanted. Alright. What's going to happen is a large area of this will be converted to elevated highway, if the simulation will permit. It will not. Okay. Let's see here. Well, this is going to come at some great expense, but it's for the future needs of our city. We are going to expand what is the elevated highway system clear into this area, so that we may have exits over there, which we apparently cannot have in this current condition. Come on, it's not hard to join up. Be friends. There we go. Alright, well, let's see. Will this be too much to ask to try this? We don't have exits on this parallel, this area. So, hold on. Aha, but we can have a regular road one over here. So there, now we have victory. Alright. Part of the suburb is going to consist of a little riverfront village down here, so they decide to smooth out some terrain. Alright. So, now that's in place, we're going to have a nice road, pretty much go along the base of this hill. Which goes up here, then over and up here, and they're going to have it come around to here, which they will use their funding to update it to a road all the way out to there. Alright, well there that is. We now have the beginnings of things. And for whatever reason, they want to develop this waterfront area first. I thought we already had on-ramps, but okay. There may be something over here in the future, so we're just going to leave that as it is. Alright, so I'm just going to have this weave in and out a little bit. Then come up here, which they will also use, or they will not use their funding to make that a road. They're just going to continue this over here, up to here, and around until finally it meets at this avenue. And they're like, well, it's an area for nice little waterfront stores, maybe some waterfront housing. So they mix it up a little bit. Some medium density and some low density right here by the water. Zone, why you face wrong way? Okay. There we go. Yeah, it gets funky whenever you try to put multiple things on a thing facing the water. So there's that. Ah, yes. Nice, quaint little waterfront town. Or even village, you could say. Little village right here. Alright. Got some gardens in here. And there we go. A small little village. Now, they are of course going to look at the services in their area when formulating the suburb. So let's look at crime first. This area is going to need a new range of services. So, right in the center, they're going to put a police station. Not a big one, but one big enough for their needs. Actually, that's not even big enough for their needs. I'm going to put a large police station. That should cover it. And now, jump on over to fire hazard. And they're going to put a large fire station here. Then I'm going to jump over to education. And this is kind of in range of some of the existing schools, but even as such, they are going to zone a new high school and also a new elementary school of regular size over here. And also, hopping over to health, no hospitals within range, so they're going to build a large medical center right here, so that everyone might be met. All the needs of the people might be met. So all the civic buildings are going to be built on this corner.